Alright, so I want to talk about higher fields of information, higher forms of intelligence, and our connection to the plasmesium force or plasma. So I started doing some research into what is known as plasma, which is what they call the fourth state of matter. I would have been getting into a lot of like stuff like ORMUS, which is orbitally rearranged monatomic elements. Those are said to be in a single atomic state, or even like a diatomic state. And I think David Hudson and a couple other people have said that it is possibly even could be called the fifth state of matter. And so plasma is connected into various aspects of our whole what they call the stepping down creation, or how we come from the Mane and the Manu. We come into the like various particles of manifestation, and we form the DNA template. We form the meridians, the chakra systems, and we eventually come into this field of information, or morphogenetic field, which forms the physical body. And so, yeah, a lot of this this energy can be found in what you see as the like lightning, for example. I was watching one documentary where they were showing how when lightning strikes water, you get like a activation of plasma within the water, which has like very powerful healing effects on the body. You also have certain if you type it in, you would be able to like find some information on it. There are a couple of TED Talks. I could try to link it to the bottom of the video, where you could just type in like I would have talked about this before. Something called it easy, what they call easy water, or exclusion zone water. To show you how like nanoparticles actually align kind of similarly with how magnetic fields appear, right? I think there's a video called primer fields. So if you type that in as well, primer fields. So there are, I think, 5 parts of that, where it explains like magnetic, electromagnetic waves or frequencies. And we're also made up of these primal forces, these energies, the Kundalini current. Some know as the Ki Rashi, which is the 3 primal fields or primal forces within our universal time matrix. So yeah. Right now we're being introduced to a lot of consciousness right now, connecting into a lot of the plasma forces, the plasma frequencies. That's where you get the whole thing with the aurora borealis stuff forming as a form of like plasma too, and manifestations through the sun. And then this connects into our our DNA, our activations of the primal light from within. So yeah, that's what I've been checking out. The more we interact with these frequencies, and we're able to access these frequencies and fields within our consciousness. You see, certain aspects of the connection with crystals would be able to assist us in actually connecting to these fields as well, which are present within the universe, right? primarily throughout the universe. Yeah, so so the more we actually intend and set the intention of connecting into these plasma forces, these plasmesium fields, this also connects into like the activation of the crystalline Christ consciousness. So I'm learning this again, or beginning to understand it a lot more. So let me see. All right, let me show you. All right, because I started giving my plants. I started doing some like planting. I don't even know if I could switch the camera here. Okay, so this white stuff here is just this is the diatomaceous earth, just to stop the like pests from bothering my stuff. All right, so I basically feed them with like Ormus water. It's again connected into like the plasma. There's spinach here, trying to like train it to like run this here. You can see that some snails been biting it up for a bit. Right, so I got right. So they actually grow a lot. Differently. When you give them like the plasma water or even the Ormus, sea Ormus, but they also interact with us through thoughts as well. So we communicate with the plants. We, spend time with them. Some people play music to them, love them. It's the same thing within ourselves, right? So they interact the same way. So I kind of, I guess, say that in saying that, I'm seeing more in a deeper understanding of this plasmesium or plasma connection and our energy centers, our energy fields actually connecting to those primal fields. And so the more energy starts to come in or come out from within us, we begin to remember more of these energies that are connected to the first eternal creation, God source. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. I just decided to do a little quick video and just talk about that. So I'll talk about it more for sure. That's what I'm looking into now, a lot more. Again, it's connected into like superconductors, and us being, communication, cellular, intracellular communication. Again, I would have talked about some of this in my previous videos, maybe earlier up in the year, talking about like even the stuff like the Wi-Fi signals and things like mucus, stuff like that we would take into our body that would slow down the transmission of these frequencies, these waves coming from within us, connecting into our mitochondria. And you look at it, then it even connects into the energies that are coming in. So the energies coming in aren't necessarily able to process through as quickly. So I noticed, like, for example, when I take in like structured water, for example, I'm able to process a lot more things. Things are able to come up into my consciousness more, for me to to clear, right? And at the same time, the body heals as well. So it's very much connected into a lot of things, connected into our essence of being, connection into us healing ourselves, our cells, right? Communication with ourselves, and that connection into the all that is, which is inside of us. So yeah. So just yeah, but more on that though. So wholeness.